You have within you an incredible power, a power that can change your life in ways you never thought possible. This power is your ability to relax and allow the universe to bring wealth into your life. Right now, you might be thinking, that sounds too good to be true. But I'm here to tell you that it's not only possible, it's the natural way things work in our universe. You see, when you relax and open yourself up to the abundance that surrounds us, amazing things start to happen. Think about it for a moment. How often do you find yourself stressed about money, worried about bills, anxious about your financial future? These thoughts and feelings create a barrier between you and the wealth that's trying to reach you. It's like you're standing in a river of abundance, but you've built a dam to block it. But what if you could break down that dam? What if you could let go of all that stress and worry and simply allow wealth to flow into your life? That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. If I relax, won't I become lazy? Don't I need to work hard to make money? And those are fair questions. But here's the truth. Relaxing doesn't mean doing nothing. It means letting go of the struggle, the fight, the constant worry. It means trusting in the natural flow of abundance in the universe. And when you're relaxed, you're more creative. You see opportunities that you might have missed before. You make better decisions. You attract positive people and situations into your life. All of these things lead to greater wealth and success. But how do you do it? How do you relax and allow wealth to come to you? Well, it starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape your reality in ways you might not even realize. Every time you think a thought, you're sending a signal out to the universe, and the universe responds to that signal. If you're constantly thinking thoughts of lack, of not having enough, of struggling to make ends meet, guess what kind of reality you're creating for yourself? That's right, one of lack, of not having enough, of struggling. But if you can shift your thoughts to ones of abundance, of having more than enough, of wealth flowing easily into your life, you start to create a very different reality. Now, I know that changing your thoughts isn't always easy. We've been programmed from a young age to think in certain ways about money and wealth, but the good news is you can change that programming. You can rewire your brain to think in new ways. A powerful way to do this is through meditation. When you meditate, you give your mind a chance to rest from all the worries and stresses of daily life. You create a space of calm and peace within yourself. And in that space, you can start to plant new thoughts, new beliefs about wealth and abundance. Try this. Set aside some time each day, even just 10 or 15 minutes, to sit quietly and focus on your breath. As you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in abundance and wealth. As you breathe out, let go of any thoughts of lack or struggle. Feel yourself relaxing more and more with each breath. As you do this, start to visualize wealth flowing into your life. See it clearly in your mind. Maybe it's a steady stream of money coming into your bank account. Maybe it's opportunities for new lucrative projects. Maybe it's valuable items or property coming into your possession. Whatever wealth looks like to you, see it clearly and feel the joy and gratitude of having it in your life. Now, here's where it gets really powerful. As you're visualizing this wealth, feel the emotions associated with having it. Feel the relief of not having to worry about bills. Feel the excitement of being able to buy the things you want. Feel the peace of mind that comes with financial security. Feel the joy of being able to help others with your abundance. These feelings are crucial because when you feel as if you already have the wealth you desire, you send a powerful signal to the universe. You're telling the universe, this is my reality now. And the universe responds by making it your reality. But remember, this isn't about forcing or struggling. It's about relaxing and allowing. It's about opening yourself up to receive. It's about trusting that the universe has more than enough wealth for everyone, including you. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what about action? Don't I need to do something to make money? And yes, action is important. But when you're coming from a place of relaxation and trust, the actions you take are inspired actions. They feel good. They feel right. They're not driven by fear or desperation, but by inspiration and joy. When you're relaxed and open to wealth, you might suddenly get an idea for a new business. Or you might meet someone who offers you an amazing opportunity. Or you might find yourself drawn to learn a new skill that leads to greater income. The key is to stay open, to trust your intuition, and to take action when it feels right. And here's something really important to understand. Wealth isn't just about money. True wealth includes health, relationships, experiences, and personal growth. When you relax and open yourself to abundance, you'll find that all areas of your life start to improve. You might notice that your relationships become more fulfilling. You might find yourself with more energy and vitality. You might discover new passions and interests that bring joy into your life. All of these things are forms of wealth, and they all come from the same place. That relaxed, open state of alert. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when we talk about manifesting wealth. Some people worry that wanting more money is selfish or greedy, but here's the truth. There's nothing wrong with wanting wealth. Money is simply a tool, a form of energy that allows you to do more, be more, and give more. When you have wealth, you have the power to make a positive difference in the world. You can support causes you believe in. You can help friends and family in need. You can create jobs and opportunities for others. You can invest in solutions to global problems. Wealth in the hands of good people can change the world for the better. So don't feel guilty about wanting wealth. Instead, think about all the good you can do when you have it. Let that inspire you and motivate you to open yourself up to greater abundance. Now, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is like a magnet for wealth. When you're grateful for what you already have, you send a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I appreciate what I have and I'm ready for more. Gratitude puts you in a positive state of mind where you're more likely to notice opportunities and attract positive experiences. Try this. Each day, take a few moments to feel grateful for the wealth you already have in your life. This could be money in the bank, a roof over your head, food on your table, or the skills and talents you possess. Feel deep gratitude for these things. Really let that feeling of appreciation fill your entire body. As you do this regularly, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. And as your gratitude grows, so will your wealth. It's a beautiful self-reinforcing cycle. Now, I want to address something that many people struggle with when it comes to manifesting wealth. Doubt is natural. It's part of being human, but doubt can also block the flow of abundance in your life. When you find yourself doubting, gently remind yourself of times in your life when things worked out even though you weren't sure they would. Remind yourself of the times when unexpected good things came into your life. Use these memories to build your faith in the universe's ability to bring wealth to you in unexpected ways. Remember, you don't need to know exactly how wealth will come to you. Your job is simply to relax, to keep your mind focused on abundance, and to stay open to receiving. How's the universe's job? The other powerful practice is to act as if you already have the wealth you desire. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have. It means carrying yourself with the confidence and joy of someone who is wealthy. It means making decisions from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. For example, when you're in a store, instead of thinking, I can't afford that, try thinking, I'm choosing not to buy that right now. This subtle shift puts you in a position of power and abundance rather than lack and limitation. Or when you receive a bill, instead of feeling stressed, try feeling grateful that you have the service or product that the bill represents and confident that you have more than enough to pay it. This attitude of abundance will help attract more abundance into your life. Now, let's talk about your environment. Your physical surroundings can have a big impact on your ability to relax and allow wealth to flow into your life. Look around your home or workplace. Does it feel abundant? Does it feel like a place where wealth would want to come? If not, consider making some changes. This doesn't mean you need to spend a lot of money. Sometimes simply decluttering and organizing can make a space feel more abundant, or adding some plants or beautiful objects that you love can shift the energy of a space. The key is to create an environment that feels good to you, that feels abundant and welcoming to wealth. When you feel good in your surroundings, you're more likely to maintain that relaxed, allowing state that attracts wealth. Another important aspect of allowing wealth is to pay attention to the people you surround yourself with. Are the people in your life supportive of your desire for greater wealth? Do they believe in abundance, or are they always talking about lack and limitation? You don't need to cut people out of your life, but you might want to spend more time with those who have a positive, abundant mindset. Their energy and beliefs can help reinforce your own. And as you shift your own energy to one of relaxed abundance, you might find that you naturally attract more positive, wealth-minded people into your life. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start to focus on manifesting wealth. Sometimes as you start to relax and allow wealth to flow into your life, you might experience what seems like setback. Maybe an expected payment doesn't come through, or an expense comes up that you weren't anticipating. When this happens, it's easy to fall back into old patterns of stress and worry. But this is actually a crucial moment. This is your opportunity to prove to yourself and to the universe that you truly trust in the flow of abundance. Instead of seeing these moments as setbacks, try to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to strengthen your faith, to practice staying relaxed and confident even when things don't look the way you expected. Often, what seems like a setback is actually the universe rearranging things to bring you even greater wealth in a way you couldn't have anticipated. So when these moments come, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you trust in the abundance of the universe. Remind yourself that wealth is flowing to you, even if you can't see how right now. Stay relaxed, stay open, and watch how things unfold. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to give. This might seem counterintuitive, especially if you're in a place where you feel you don't have enough. But giving, even in small ways, reinforces your belief in abundance. It tells the universe, I have more than enough. I can afford to give to others. This doesn't mean giving away money if that feels stressful. It could be giving your time, your skills, your knowledge, or even just a sincere compliment. The key is to give from a place of joy and abundance, not from obligation or with the expectation of getting something in return. As you practice giving, you'll start to feel a sense of abundance in your life, regardless of your current financial situation. And this feeling of abundance is magnetic. It attracts more abundance into your life. Now let's talk about patience. Manifesting wealth through relaxation and allowing requires patience. It's not about instant gratification. It's about trusting in the process, even when you can't see the results yet. Think of it like planting a garden. When you plant seeds, you don't dig them up every day to see if they're growing. You trust that if you've planted them in good soil, given them water and sunlight, they will grow in their own time. Manifesting wealth works the same way. You plant the seeds with your thoughts and feelings of abundance. You nurture them with your continued focus and trust, and then you allow them the time they need to grow. This patience, this trust in the process, is actually a form of relaxation. When you're patient, you're not stressed about when or how your wealth will manifest. You're relaxed, confident that it's on its way to you. Another aspect of allowing wealth to flow into your life is to be open to receiving. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies when it comes to receiving wealth. We might have subconscious beliefs that we don't deserve wealth or that having a lot of money is somehow wrong. If you find yourself feeling uncomfortable with the idea of having a lot of money, it's important to address these feelings. Remind yourself that you are worthy of abundance. Remind yourself of all the good you can do with wealth. Practice feeling comfortable with the idea of having more than enough. You can even practice receiving in small ways. Accept compliments graciously. Allow others to do nice things for you. Receive gifts with joy and gratitude. As you become more comfortable receiving in these small ways, you'll find it easier to receive bigger things, including wealth. Now, I want to talk about the power of your words. The way you talk about money and wealth has a big impact on your ability to manifest it. Pay attention to the words you use. Do you often say things like, I can't afford that, or money doesn't grow on trees? These kinds of statements reinforce a mindset of lack and limitation. Instead, try using more abundant language. Instead of I can't afford that, try that's not in my budget right now. Instead of money doesn't grow on trees, try there are always new opportunities to increase my wealth. These small shifts in language can have a big impact on your mindset and consequently on your ability to attract wealth. Another powerful practice is to create a wealth affirmation that resonates with you. This could be something like, I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me, or money flows to me easily and abundantly. Choose an affirmation that feels good to you, that you can say with genuine feeling. Repeat this affirmation to yourself regularly, especially when you find yourself slipping into thoughts of lack or limitation. Now, let's talk about inspired action. While relaxing and allowing are crucial for manifesting wealth, there will be times when you feel inspired to take action. Maybe you get an idea for a new business venture, or you feel drawn to learn a new skill that could increase your income. When these inspirations come, it's important to act on them. But notice the difference between inspired action and forced action. Inspired action feels good, it feels exciting, it doesn't come from a place of fear or desperation, but from a place of joy and possibility. When you take inspired action, you're working in partnership with the universe. You're doing your part while still trusting in the universe to do its part. This balance of action and allowing is where the magic happens. Another important aspect of manifesting wealth is to celebrate every win, no matter how small. Did you find $1 on the street? Celebrate it as a sign that wealth is flowing to you. Did you save money on your grocery bill? Celebrate it as an increase in your abundance. Did you get an unexpected refund or bonus? Celebrate it as the universe bringing you wealth in unexpected ways. Celebrations serve two purposes. First, they keep you focused on abundance rather than lack. Second, they send a message to the universe that you notice and appreciate the wealth that's coming to you, which encourages more to flow your way. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start to focus on manifesting wealth. Sometimes you might find that as you start to relax and allow wealth to flow into your life, other areas of your life start to change too. Relationships might shift. Your job might no longer feel satisfying. You might feel drawn to move to a new place. These changes can be unsettling, but they're actually a good sign. They're indications that you're raising your vibration, aligning yourself more closely with abundance. Trust in these changes. They're making space in your life for greater wealth and abundance. You have to remember, true wealth isn't just about money. It's about living a life that feels rich and fulfilling in every way. As you open yourself to financial abundance, you're also opening yourself to abundance in all areas of your life. The other powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to focus on the feeling of having wealth rather than on specific amounts of money. Instead of saying, I want $1 million, focus on how you would feel if you had all the money you needed and wanted. Would you feel secure, free, generous, excited? Focus on cultivating these feelings in your life right now. Find ways to feel secure, even if your bank account isn't where you want it to be yet. Find ways to feel free and excited about your life. Find ways to be generous, even if it's in non-monetary ways. As you cultivate these feelings, you align yourself more closely with the energy of wealth. Now let's talk about forgiveness. This might seem unrelated to wealth, but it's actually very important. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges blocks the flow of abundance in your life. It keeps you tied to the past and makes it harder to open yourself to new possibilities. Practice forgiving others who may have wronged you, especially practice forgiving others who may have wronged you, especially in financial matters. And don't forget to forgive yourself for any financial mistakes you might have made in the past. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone what happened. It simply means you're releasing the negative energy around it, freeing yourself to move forward into a more abundant future. As you practice forgiveness, you might find that you feel lighter, more open. This open, relaxed state is exactly what allows wealth to flow into your life more easily. Now, I want to talk about the power of visualization. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool for manifesting wealth. When you vividly imagine yourself living a wealthy life, you're actually programming your subconscious mind to look for opportunities to make that vision a reality. Try this side sometime each day to visualize your ideal wealthy life. See yourself living in your dream home. Imagine looking at a bank statement with a balance that thrills you. Picture yourself using your wealth to help others or support causes you care about. Make this visualization as detailed and vivid as possible. Engage all your senses. What does your wealthy life look like, feel like, even smell like? The key is to make this visualization feel real to you. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So when you regularly visualize wealth, you're training your mind to believe that wealth is your natural state. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to release your attachment to how it comes to you. Often, we have fixed ideas about how we think money should come to us through our job, a business, investments, etc. But when we fixate on one particular method, we might miss other opportunities the universe is presenting. Stay open to receiving wealth in unexpected ways. Maybe you'll get a surprise inheritance. Maybe a skill you've taken for granted will suddenly become highly in demand. Maybe an idea will come to you for a new invention or business. The possibilities are endless, and often the universe has much more creative ways of bringing you wealth than you could have imagined. This openness, this willingness to receive wealth in whatever form it comes, is a crucial part of the relaxation we've been talking about. When you're not stressed about exactly how money will come to you, you're in that relaxed, allowing state that attracts wealth. Now let's talk about the role of service in manifesting wealth. When you approach your work or business with a mindset of service, of providing value to others, you open yourself up to greater abundance. This is because the energy of giving and the energy of receiving are actually two sides of the same coin. Think about how you can serve others with your unique gifts and talents. How can you add value to people's lives when you focus on this rather than just on making money? You often find that money flows to you more easily. You're in alignment with the natural flow of energy in the universe. Giving and receiving. Another powerful practice is to clear any limiting beliefs you might have about wealth. We all have subconscious beliefs about money, often formed in childhood, that can hold us back from allowing wealth into our lives. Maybe you believe that money is the root of all evil, or that you have to work extremely hard for every penny, or that wealthy people are somehow bad or greedy. Take some time to examine your beliefs about money. Write them down. Look at each belief and ask yourself, is this really true? Does believing this serve me? If not, choose a new, more empowering belief to replace it. For example, if you believe money is the root of all evil, you might choose to replace it with money as a tool that can be used for great good in the world. If you believe I have to work extremely hard for every penny, you might replace it with I am open to receiving money easily and abundantly. Changing these deep seated beliefs takes time and repetition, but as you consistently choose more empowering thoughts about wealth, you'll find that your reality begins to shift to match these new beliefs. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start to focus on manifesting wealth. Sometimes you might feel guilty about wanting more money, especially if you have friends or family who are struggling financially. But remember, your wealth does not take away from anyone else's. The universe is abundant. There is more than enough for everyone. In fact, when you allow yourself to become wealthy, you're in a much better position to help others. You can support your loved ones, donate to causes you care about, invest in businesses that create jobs and contribute to your community in meaningful ways. Your wealth can be a force for good in the world. So release any guilt you might feel about desiring wealth. Know that as you allow yourself to receive abundance, you're actually expanding the possibilities for abundance for everyone around you. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to pay attention to your dreams. Your subconscious mind often communicates through your dreams, and it might be sending you messages about wealth and abundance. Keep a dream journal. When you wake up, write down any dreams you remember, especially ones that seem to relate to money or wealth. Look for symbols or themes that repeat. Your dreams might be giving you insights into blocks you need to clear or opportunities you should pursue. Don't worry if you can't remember your dreams or if they don't seem to relate to wealth. The simple act of paying attention to your dreams tells your subconscious mind that you're open to its guidance, which can help align all parts of your mind with your goal of manifesting wealth. Now, let's talk about the power of decision. Making a firm decision to be wealthy, to allow abundance into your life, is a crucial step in manifesting wealth. This decision sends a powerful message to the universe about what you're ready to receive. Take a moment right now to make that decision. Decide that you are ready for wealth. Decide that you are worthy of abundance. Decide that you will allow wealth to flow into your life easily and joyfully. Feel the power of this decision resonating through your entire being. This decision doesn't mean you'll never have doubts or fears come up. But when they do, you can remind yourself of this powerful decision you've made. You can choose again and again to align with wealth and abundance. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to be willing to receive support. Sometimes we can fall into the trap of thinking we need to do everything alone, that asking for help somehow makes us weak or undeserving. But the truth is, being open to support is a sign of strength and wisdom. Support might come in many forms. It might be a mentor who guides you in your business. It might be a friend who encourages you when you're feeling doubtful. It might be a book or course that teaches you new skills. It might even be hiring help to free up your time and energy for more important tasks. Being willing to receive support is another form of being in that relaxed, allowing state we've been talking about. It's saying to the universe, I'm open to receiving help and guidance on my path to wealth. Now, I want to talk about the importance of self-care in manifesting wealth. When you're taking good care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you're in a much better position to receive abundance. You're more relaxed, more open, more able to recognize and act on opportunities. Make sure you're getting enough rest, eating nourishing food, moving your body in ways that feel good. Take time for activities that bring you joy and help you relax. Meditate, pray, or connect with nature, whatever helps you feel grounded and at peace. Teachers, remember, you're not just a wealth-creating machine. You're a whole person, and every part of you needs care and attention. When you nurture yourself, you create a strong foundation from which abundance can grow. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to use the power of sound. Sound vibrations can have a profound effect on our state of mind and our energy. You might try listening to abundance affirmations or guided meditations. You could use singing bowls or tuning forks tuned to frequencies associated with abundance. You could even create your own wealth mantra and chant it regularly. The key is to find sounds that make you feel abundant, that resonate with your vision of wealth. When you surround yourself with these sounds, you're literally bathing your energy field in the vibration of abundance. Now, let's talk about the power of writing and manifesting wealth. Writing is a powerful tool for clarifying your thoughts, reinforcing your intentions, and communicating with your subconscious mind. Try writing a detailed description of your ideal wealthy life. Write about it in the present tense, as if you're already living it. Describe how it feels, what you do with your time, how you use your wealth to create positive change in the world. You could also try writing a letter to money, expressing your desire for a positive relationship with it, or write a letter to the universe, expressing your gratitude for the abundance that's coming to you. The act of putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard makes your intentions more concrete and sends a clearer message to the universe about what you're ready to receive. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to be willing to let go of what no longer serves you. This might mean letting go of possessions that you no longer need or use. It might mean ending relationships that drain your energy. It might mean quitting a job that's keeping you stuck in a scarcity mindset. This letting go creates space in your life for new, more abundant experiences to come in. It's like clearing out a cluttered closet to make room for a new wardrobe. As you release what no longer serves you, you're telling the universe, I'm ready for something better. I'm ready for more abundance. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start to focus on manifesting wealth. Sometimes, as your energy shifts and you start to align more with abundance, you might find that you experience unexpected challenges. You might face setbacks or obstacles that seem to be moving you further from your goals. But here's the thing. These challenges are often a sign that you're on the right track. They're opportunities for growth, for clearing out old patterns and beliefs that have been holding you back. When you face these challenges with courage and continue to hold your vision of abundance, you often find that you come through them stronger and more aligned with wealth than ever before. So if you find yourself facing unexpected difficulties on your path to wealth, don't get discouraged. See them as opportunities for growth and keep moving forward with faith and determination. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to use the power of color. Colors have their own energetic frequencies, and surrounding yourself with colors associated with abundance can help shift your energy to align more closely with wealth. Green and gold are often associated with wealth and abundance. You might try wearing these colors, decorating your home or office with them, or simply visualizing yourself surrounded by a warm golden light. The key is to choose colors that make you feel abundant and prosperous. Now, let's talk about the power of your posture in manifesting wealth. Your physical posture affects your mental and emotional state, and vice versa. When you stand or sit in a posture of confidence and abundance, you actually start to feel more confident and abundant. Try that. Stand up straight with your shoulders back and your head held high. Take up space. Imagine yourself as someone who is wealthy and successful. How would that person stand? How would they move? Practice embodying this confident, abundant posture regularly. This might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to making yourself small. But as you practice this abundant posture, you'll find that it starts to feel more natural. You'll carry yourself with more confidence in all areas of your life, which can open up new opportunities for wealth and success. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to be willing to be visible. Often we have subconscious fears about being seen, about standing out. But to attract wealth, you need to be willing to be seen, to share your gifts with the world. This might mean speaking up in meetings to share your ideas. It might mean putting your work out into the world, even if it's not perfect. It might mean networking and making new connections. Whatever it looks like for you, practice being more visible. As you do, you open yourself up to more opportunities for abundance. Now, I want to talk about the importance of flexibility in manifesting wealth. While it's important to have a clear vision of what you want, it's equally important to be flexible about how you get there. The universe often has plans that are bigger and better than anything we could have imagined. So while you focus on your goals, stay open to unexpected opportunities. Be willing to take detours that might initially seem to be taking you off course. Often these apparent detours are actually shortcuts to even greater abundance. This flexibility is another form of relaxation. When you're not rigidly attached to things happening in a certain way, you're more relaxed, more open to the flow of abundance. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to use the power of scent. Our sense of smell is closely linked to our emotions and memories, and certain scents can help evoke feelings of abundance and success. You might try using essential oils like patchouli, cinnamon, or bergamot, which are often associated with abundance, or choose a scent that makes you personally feel successful and abundant. Use these scents in your home or office, or wear them as a personal fragrance. As you breathe in these scents, imagine yourself breathing in abundance. Now, let's talk about the power of your environment in manifesting wealth. Your physical surroundings have a big impact on your energy and mindset. Take a look around your home and workspace. Do they feel abundant? Do they reflect the wealthy life you're creating? You don't need to spend a lot of money to create an environment that supports your wealth goals. It might be as simple as decluttering, bringing in some plants, or displaying symbols of abundance that are meaningful to you. The key is to create a space that makes you feel successful and abundant whenever you're in it. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to be willing to receive compliments and recognition. Often we've been taught that it's humble or polite to deflect compliments. But when you do this, you're actually blocking the flow of positive energy. Practice accepting compliments graciously. When someone praises your work or acknowledges your success, simply say thank you. Allow yourself to really take in the positive energy of the compliment. This openness to receiving positive recognition helps open you to receiving in other areas, including financial abundance. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start to focus on manifesting wealth. Sometimes you might find that as your energy shifts and you start to align more with abundance, some people in your life might react negatively. They might be skeptical of your new outlook or even try to discourage you. Remember, this is often more about their own fears and limiting beliefs than it is about you. You don't need to convince anyone else of the validity of your path. Simply continue to focus on your own growth and abundance. As you do, you'll likely find that you naturally start to attract people who support and encourage your new abundant mindset. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to use the power of movement. Physical movement can help shift your energy and put you in a more positive, abundant state of mind. This could be through dance, yoga, tai chi, or any form of exercise that you enjoy. As you move, imagine yourself physically shaking off any limiting beliefs or negative energy. Imagine yourself moving towards your goals, embodying the wealthy, successful person you're becoming. This physical practice can have a powerful effect on your mental and emotional state, helping align you more closely with the energy of abundance. Now, let's talk about the power of your words in manifesting wealth. The language you use both in your internal dialogue and in your conversations with others has a big impact on your ability to attract wealth. Pay attention to the words you use when you talk about money and success. Are you using language of lack and limitation or language of abundance and possibility? Practice shifting your language to reflect the wealthy reality you're creating. Instead of saying, I can't afford that, try that's not a priority for me right now. Instead of I'm broke, try I'm in the process of increasing my wealth. These small shifts in language can have a big impact on your mindset and your ability to attract abundance. Another important aspect of allowing wealth into your life is to be willing to invest in yourself. This might mean investing money in courses or training to improve your skills. It might mean investing time in self-care or personal development. It might mean investing energy in building relationships and expanding your network. When you invest in yourself, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I am valuable. I am worth investing in. This attitude of self-worth is magnetic to wealth and success. Now, I want to talk about the importance of patience in manifesting wealth. In our fast-paced world, we often expect instant results, but true, lasting wealth often takes time to manifest. It's like planting a tree. It doesn't grow overnight, but with consistent care and attention, it can grow into something magnificent. Trust in the process. Know that even when you can't see results yet, things are shifting and aligning behind the scenes. Your job is to stay consistent in your thoughts, feelings, and actions of abundance. The universe will take care of the timing. Another powerful practice for manifesting wealth is to use the power of symbols. Symbols can be a powerful way to communicate with your subconscious mind and reinforce your intentions. You might choose to wear jewelry with symbols of abundance, like a tree of life or a prosperity knot. You might display symbols of wealth in your home, like a vision board or a prosperity corner in Feng Shui. Choose symbols that are meaningful to you, that make you feel abundant and successful when you look at them. These symbols serve as constant reminders of your wealth goals and help keep you aligned with the energy of abundance. Now, as we come to the end of our time together, I want to remind you of the incredible power you hold within you. The power to relax, to allow, to open yourself to the abundance that is your birthright. Remember, manifesting wealth isn't about struggle or force. It's about alignment. It's about tuning your energy to the frequency of abundance. It's about becoming a person who is ready and willing to receive all the wealth the universe has to offer. You've learned so many powerful practices today. The power of visualization, of gratitude, of positive self-talk, the importance of taking inspired action, of being willing to receive, the value of patience, of trust in the process, But here's the most important thing to remember. You don't have to do all of these things perfectly. You don't have to get it right all the time. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about consistently moving in the direction of abundance, even if you take a few steps back now and then. Every time you choose a thought of abundance over a thought of lack, you're making progress. Every time you express gratitude for what you have, you're making progress. Every time you take inspired action towards your goals, you're making progress. And here's the beautiful thing. As you make this progress, as you consistently align yourself with the energy of abundance, you'll start to notice changes. Maybe at first it's just small things, finding money on the street, getting an unexpected discount, receiving a small gift. But as you continue to relax and allow, as you continue to trust in the abundance of the universe, these manifestations of wealth will grow. You'll start to notice more opportunities coming your way. You'll find yourself having ideas for new ways to increase your income. You'll attract people and situations that support your financial growth. And bit by bit, your reality will start to shift to match your vision of wealth and abundance. But remember, this isn't just about money. True wealth is about living a life that feels rich in every way. It's about having the freedom to spend your time as you choose. It's about having the resources to support causes you believe in. It's about being able to take care of yourself and your loved ones. It's about feeling secure, fulfilled, and joyful. As you continue on this journey of manifesting wealth, stay connected to your why. Why do you want to be wealthy? How will it allow you to live a more fulfilling life? How will it allow you to make a positive difference in the world? Let these deeper motivations fuel your commitment to this process. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. The entire universe is supporting you. Every time you relax and allow, you're working in partnership with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Trust in this partnership. Trust that the universe wants you to succeed, wants you to thrive, wants you to experience all the abundance it has to offer. You have everything you need within you right now to create the wealthy, abundant life you desire. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to direct your focus, to take inspired action. You have the power to relax, to allow, to receive. So I invite you right now to take a deep breath. Feel yourself relaxing, opening up to receive. Feel the energy of abundance flowing all around you and through you. Know that you are worthy of all the wealth the universe has to offer. Know that as you relax and allow, miracles can happen. You are on an incredible journey of growth and transformation. Every step you take towards abundance not only changes your life, but ripples out to positively impact the world around you. Your wealth, your success, your joy. These are gifts not just to you, but to everyone whose life you touch. So go forth with confidence. Go forth with trust. Go forth knowing that as you relax and allow, the universe is conspiring to bring you more abundance than you've ever dreamed possible. The wealthy, joyful, fulfilling life you desire is not just possible. It's inevitable as you align yourself with the infinite abundance of the universe. Thank you for your attention and your openness. May you go forward from here, relaxed, allowing, and open to receive all the wealth and abundance the universe has in store for you. Your journey to wealth and abundance starts now, this very moment. Embrace it, enjoy it, and watch in wonder as the universe unfolds its magnificent plan for your prosperity. Remember, you are worthy, you are ready, and the universe is waiting to shower you with abundance beyond your wildest dreams. All you need to do is relax, allow, and receive. Your time of wealth and abundance is here.